Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Blades of Avernum. Last episode, we looked through the Empire HQ and explored the area around it a bit and went into Filberton when suddenly there was a sound of stuff happening up at the Empire HQ. Thrallney's men decided to show up and attack. And they destroyed the fort. They won. We're going to investigate there as soon as we finish looking through Filberton, which we were interrupted with. Filberton is filled with guards now. Everybody watches carefully around to see if there are any suspicious things happening so they can report it to the local police department. Oh. Perhaps we should have gone through here sooner. Someone is gone now. Try to pick the lock. Oh look, a couple of coins we can take. Nothing else here, really. Okay, what's in this building? Nothing of note there. I could have sworn there were people in here before. All the doors appear to be locked. Let's look in the library. This must be the most intriguing part of Filberton, the School of Magery. It's not big, actually, it is quite small. Nevertheless, new priests and mainly magi start their adventure into the world of magery here. This apprentice priest, wearing lovely robes, is sitting in the main hall reading a book. You decide not to disturb her. This wizard is the one that welcomes people and new apprentices to the school. He looks at you and immediately sees it if one of you is a priest or mage. Welcome to the Filberton School of Magery. What can I do for you? Are there any spells you can teach me? He looks surprised, but also happy. Me? Of course I can. What would you like to know? Just spells, please. Alright, anything good we can learn? Yes! Fire, light 5. Wow, we can learn a lot. Haste improved. Quite a bit. Can improve a lot. Arcane shield, even. Lightning spray improve. Farsight I'd like to improve, yes. Summon aid, no. Bolt of fire 6. Light 6. And haste 5. Haste 6. There we go. How is it going with this school? He frowns. Despite all the recent troubles, I suggest going to Mayor Arbuckle about these problems. Everything goes well. Due to the threats, more people than usual want to become mages or priests so they can defend themselves. Who and where is Mayor Arbuckle? This seems to surprise him. Mayor Arbuckle is the mayor of this town. I'm surprised you didn't hear about him. He's a very good leader. He's at the city hall. I suggest you go speak with him. Oh, really? So business is going well, then? He smiles. Yes, surprisingly so. Classrooms are full. We even work at night to fulfill the requests of the apprentices. Do you think we can follow some classes here? I'm sorry, but you can't. He really seems to be very sorry. We are full. However, I can teach you some spells or potion recipes if you wish. Do you happen to know potion recipes? He does, but nothing we need. Okay, that's dealt with. You choose not to go any further than this. By going further, you might break the concentration of the apprentices and weird things might happen. You stay away. Same thing there. Okay, we just let a giant lizard out of its cage. And that was a shit rack, so let's not. Alright, here's the police headquarters. This man is one of the few police agents of Riverrod. It appears only Filberton has a local police. The rest of the cities just have soldiers and normal guards. Excuse us, can we ask a question? The man looks up at you and spits on the ground. What do you want? Can we have information about the city? He makes an irritated gesture. Go to the mayor! He turns his back on you as a sign for you to leave. What are your duties, good man? First, don't call me a good man. Second, that's not your business. This man is extremely rude. It would be best to beat him up to show more respect, but that doesn't seem to be the best idea according to the people of Filberton. You leave. You approach this guard as a sign to talk, but he turns around and shouts at you, Go away! I already have enough problems with this beggar here. You obey him and go away. Okay then. What have we got in here? Let me guess, this is the inn, isn't it? This looks like the inn. This is the local inn. You didn't expect the inn to be as full as it is now. There's a war at the moment, so you would expect people fleeing. Maybe people feel safe when so close to a school of magery. Townswoman, 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 townsman. The bartender has a huge smile on his face when he sees more potential customers have entered his inn. Seems business is flourishing. How are you doing? Well, I could have been better, but as you can see, it's not that bad. You look around and see some customers arguing about modern-day cooking recipes. It's much better than other towns I've seen. Isn't that weird? I mean, a war is going on. Yeah, well... His smile disappears for some seconds, then to return even bigger. So, would you like a room? We don't have any food at the moment, but it should come later, I hope. We'll have a room for 4 more, please. His smile just grew another 5 inches. It almost takes up his whole face. Sure, of course, follow me. You follow him and he brings you to your room. Alright, all that leaves is City Hall here. Bunch of coins. Temple of the Almighty Chicken Gods. This is the huge Temple of Filberton. Besides its status as Magic City of Riverrod, it's also the cultural center of Riverrod. One strange thing are the chickens walking around. Better have a word with the priestess. This priestess is still an apprentice. She has apprentice robes, although they already signify a higher status than the apprentice robes of real apprentices who just started out. What is your duty in this temple? I help with the sacrificing, clean the place, and look after the chickens. What do you do while the high priestess sacrifices? I stand next to her and smile, like this. She forms an enormous smile and stands perfectly straight and still. After a few moments, she becomes herself again. More than that, I'm not allowed to do. Not allowed? Why? She looks at the high priest. Mother Della is afraid that if I do something wrong, the chicken gods will be unhappy and banish Filberton to the underworld. The big microwave of Vermarion. The big microwave? Yes, the big microwave. You know she must feel pathetic for believing in this. The big microwave is the place where a chicken goes before being served. So, how do you keep the place clean with all these chickens running around? She points at 2 boxes in the corner of the temple. See the boxes? There's nothing in them, but they sure help to keep the place clean. She smiles and is pleased to see you very confused. So how do you look after the chickens? A chicken is trying to climb a pillar while you ask this. Hermione quickly pulls the chicken off the pillar and places it on the ground. She walks back to you. Well, what you saw now is mainly the big thing I have to do. So why would you do something wrong? She twitches a bit. Ah, you know. Hold the knife the wrong way, cut off a wing by accident, that sort of thing. Speak with the priestess here. This high priest, also literally, is in charge of this temple. You really gotta ask her about these chickens. Seems a bit stupid to have all these chickens running around in the temple. Why are all these chickens here? She smiles. You doubt that nobody else has asked this question. You would think I would grow impatient the more I have to answer this question, but I keep patient enough. Isn't that wonderful? That's very nice and all, but why are these chickens here? Why? Why do you think? This is the temple of the almighty chicken gods, rulers of everything that is a chicken. This temple has all these chickens to please the gods. Why would you want to honor chickens as your gods? Her face gets slightly purple. What a strange question is that? Chickens are the most adorable little creatures, and they make good food. After saying that, she starts praying to the chicken gods. So, you honor the chicken gods? Yes, the chicken gods are a group of very powerful gods. There are 9 chicken gods and 6 chick gods. Chick is in the child of a chicken, of course. Do many people here believe in the chicken gods? She throws her hands in the air and turns around. Look at this temple. If nobody would care about the chicken gods, would such a large temple be built here, do you think? Can you teach us anything, like priest spells? Why, yes, I can teach you things for a small fee. While saying that, you notice she emphasized fee, she looks at you with big, tinkling eyes. Prices may be high here. But we can get a lot. And a lot of things I want. Healing improved, definitely. Repel spirit improved would be nice. And we're already running out of things, so let's get mass healing. I don't need the rest of those. So... War blessing. There, I think that's good. We don't have much gold left, but it's fine. Okay. This book is filled with delicious recipes to cook, barbecue, even boil chickens. You would love to try them out, but you don't have the time to do so. This book is sadly beyond your comprehension. Okay then. That was a thing. Now to City Hall. He doesn't respond. A young woman with delicate silk robes is writing something on a pile of papers while talking with an unhappy peasant. Seems he wants to make an appointment with the mayor. Sorry to disturb, but we really have to see the mayor. The man looks angry at you. What? I was here first! The woman calms him down. What is so important that you want to go in first? It's about the Senarti. The Senarti, eh? Okay, you've convinced me. I understand you would like to make an appointment with the mayor, then. Yes, please. She checks the book of appointments. It seems you don't have an appointment yet. Okay, the mayor will see you tomorrow. That's settled then. Goodbye. You made an appointment to see Mayor Arbuckle of Filberton for tomorrow. Hey, do you have an affair with the mayor? You're the secretary, right? She looks at you with bewilderment. What? Go away! The man she was talking to also seems angry. She was talking to me, now go away! It's a nice room. This small man with nice robes looks quite worried. He sees you and wants to make himself as small as possible so you wouldn't see him. Is this the mayor of the town that has one of the most important magic schools in the Empire? We have an appointment. Can we speak with you now? He looks at his diary. Nope, not for today. Go away and leave me alone. He slams his diary shut and looks at his papers again. Did you already know of the attack on the Empire headquarters? Yes, we already know. The situation is growing worse. He stands up from his table and slowly walks over to the window, where he keeps standing. Something must happen, or else Riverrod will collapse. I should actually discuss this with the mayors of Varton and Pleasantville. However, I have so much to do in my own city that I just don't have the time. Okay, we must come back tomorrow. I'm guessing this person actually has practiced with the things happen during time thing, because I have a feeling it's day 11, that's probably when this all happened. This is the Empire HQ after the battle that you have seen. It is completely ruined. It is clear that Thralny really doesn't like the Empire. By attacking the Empire headquarters, he disposed of an army that, when combined with the army at Fort Filbert, would overwhelm him. You can't help but think about the man in that room that asked you to search his wife. Wherever his wife is, you'll have to tell her the bad news. Search his wife. I think you meant search for his wife. Oh dear. I wonder if there's anyone left in here. There's blood and rubble everywhere. Hell, I wonder if upstairs is still standing. Bodies everywhere. Oh yeah, those were the barracks. Oh yeah, that was the kitchen. Jeez, they even killed the people in the kitchen? Oh man. Oh, hello. Didn't see the spirits here. Between all these corpses, some corpses seem to regain life again. 4 ghosts just hang around above their bodies. When they see you, they mistake you for the ones that killed them and attack you. Oh, there's the last one. Didn't see him. No point picking the locks here. Where previously there were sheep, there is now nothing. The gate has been broken and the sheep were probably caught and killed. Well, so much for nothing bad has ever happened. The stairs up to the 2nd level of the fort have been blocked by boulders. Thralny really destroyed this place. He didn't leave even the smallest thing standing. Well, that's everything here. It's a good thing that one guy left. Ran off to, we should go investigate. Ran off to the capital. He may be there. Avernum is very empty now. That is, it is filled with guards, but all normal townsfolk are not to be seen on the streets. Even some of the gates had to be closed, as you can see when looking behind you. The recent course of events is very bad for the province. Something has to be done. The once cheerful bartender is very depressed. You look around his inn and see why. Because of the recent attacks, the inn is deserted, which is a pity. It's a nice place. Boris, the bartender, notices you coming in and immediately jumps upon you. Please! This is a nice inn. Will you take a room? Food I don't have anymore, I'm afraid. How's business? He points to several empty chairs. How does it look, eh? Because of the recent attacks, it has been so bad that I might need to close this place down. This shocks you. You must do something to get tourism going again. We're sorry to hear that. I bet you are. Please take a room. Do it for me, for the tavern. Take a room to keep this goddamn place open if you are so sorry for it to close. It would be a nice gesture to help. No thanks, we just want a small chat. He looks you straight in the eyes and answers plainly. I am in no mood for a chat. We'd like to have a room, please. He takes your coins and brings you to your rooms. Here's the rooms. I'm sorry, but we offer no breakfast. Oh boy. Guards everywhere. Let's see if we can talk to the leader in Avernum. The Empire. Okay. Alright, nothing from the leader there. We'll find the Empire Liaison eventually. Well, nothing else to do for it, I guess. Let's see if anything's different in Pleasantville. You enter Pleasantville, which used to be a calm, relaxed town. Now you can see that it isn't. People are definitely scared. There are more guards. It isn't safe here anymore. Previously, a woman was walking around this area maintaining the crops. Now that she fled, the crops are in a disastrous condition. If something doesn't happen soon, the city may be totally abandoned. It's quite worrying. This sleepy man is the mayor of Pleasantville. He looks extremely tired, as if he has been working all day and night. Okay. Hold on, it's the next day. We can go speak with the mayor at, the other town. So let's get over there now. Hopefully, before the day ends. I think we'll be able to make it. Looks like we can make it. Alright, we already have an appointment, so... Okay, we have an appointment for today. He checks his diary. His face looks worried. Yes, you're right, so what do you want? It's about the Sonarti. Could you tell us more about them? His face turns serious. He takes a book from out of his desk and opens it. Ah, the Sonarti. I can't tell you how worried I am about them. They already ruined 2 towns. One of them, Stockton, didn't stand a chance. The other, well... Stockton didn't have any walls, you see, farming village. But Summertown did have walls. If you have been to see it, you'll know the damage the Sonarti did. If that's what the Sonarti can do to big towns with walls. He looks to the window. You see, Filberton has no walls. If the Sonarti can do so much damage to a walled city, then I don't want to know what they can do to a city like Filberton. But you have one of the best magery schools here, don't you? He nods in irritation. Yes, magery schools. That's exactly the point. It means that we have about 4 real mages. The rest are apprentices. We saw what happened to Summertown. We were shocked. I can imagine. I was shocked too. If you also take into account that Fort Filbert is close to both of the attacked towns, you start wondering about the efficiency of the Empire troops. I already asked for reinforcements. I got nothing until now. The Empire is a wreck. That women, Prazak, really can't handle the situation. I hope something will happen soon, but I doubt it. Yes, it's strange that even though Fort Filbert is so close, the Sonarti still managed to destroy so much. He looks very worried. So you think so too? Maybe I'm paranoid, but you weren't here when the attacks happened. By the time Fort Filbert reacted, the attacks were almost over. It's as if they let the Sonarti do what they want to do. He looks at you with big eyes. You know what this means, don't you? If this is true, the Sonarti may be even more clever than we first thought. We must be careful. Maybe if somebody could investigate what's happening at Fort Filbert. His eyes grow bigger and he looks at you with hope in his eyes. Maybe, if you could do it. No, that's actually far too dangerous, but if you think you would want to do, that would be wonderful. He seems eager to give you the job. You know, if somebody just goes over to Fort Filbert and checks the room of at least the commanding officers, that would be a great help, you know. You can see this would be a very important quest, but also a dangerous one. We'll think about it. His voice stops shaking and he looks more relieved. I'm glad that you at least consider it. Okay, we'll do it. He stands up from his chair and looks amazed at you. You are the bravest adventurers I have ever seen. If you could do this for me, I will give you an outrageous reward. He seems very happy with your decision. Yes, I bet. Something tells me it's something we'll need to be very careful about. Didn't mean to go in there. This watchtower is absolutely free of human noises. You look around and see how the stones of the paths leading to the tower has been damaged. The Sonarti got here before you and they didn't leave without showing it. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, so... I guess the first thing we can do is that side quest to get Hydra heads. Oop, didn't mean to go there. So, I guess that's something we can and shall do, why not? I'm pretty sure I know where it is, too. Could be up in here. He said it was in the, Now that you have a reason to go in here, you can go in. It would be foolish to go in such a narrow passage without knowing what your goal was. Well, we'll deal with it, in the next episode, because this one has gone on long enough. So next episode, we'll get those Hydra heads, and then we'll probably clear out that fort that we need to deal with, as well as look around elsewhere. We got a lot of stuff to do. But that'll be in the next episode, so until then, I'm Chester44, that is Fox, Sheik, Bonnie, and Draco. This has been a Blades of Avernum Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.